What's up, everybody? Today is actually, I have something to show you that's really awesome. So this gun, or there are actually two of the guns, but I'm going to start off today with something called the Handheld Block Zapper. So this is basically like, here, I'll type it in. So you can pretty much just type in handheld and it'll be there for you. So as you can see, there are three kinds of handheld block zappers. First, this is probably the most basic one. Then you have the second one. It's a little more sophisticated, and then you have the coolest looking one right here. I really like to use this one right here. That's why I have it in the bar. But to show you how it works, I'm gonna select it again. So when you start off with this, you really only have like just one block, but it won't start doing anything until you left click on your mouse or anything else you have. So you left click and then you'll see a white block appear, and when you right click it'll show up. If this is only in creative, of course, you have to have enough blocks to sustain you for a while, because it does use up the blocks you select. Okay, after that you gotta press shift and right click, and then it'll bring you to this little screen piece right here. You can move the spread range out, and see, once I do this, if I right click, it'll actually put a lot more up. Me and someone else actually built this really big tower. We call it the Valley of the Shadow of Death, but I don't know if it's really that. But it's a really tall tower, and we put a bunch of lava and stuff in there. Put a bunch of mobs and stuff, but it doesn't look like the mobs like to hang out here anymore. But this is pretty much what it looks like on the inside. We used the handheld block zapper for that, so we thought it was pretty cool building it. Oh, where did everything go? Well, anyway, so that's what we use this for, and you can build a bunch of stuff with it, like that right there. That's what we use this for. So real quick, I'm gonna change the weather. You can also like change this to different patterns. So like this, you can change to a follow diagonals pattern. So basically, what this will do is like, or let's see, let me find a spot where I can. It works better with the other one, but like here we go, checkerboard. That's what it is. Checkerboard is this right here, where it makes it look like checkers. So if you kind of built it in a squarish form, I'm trying to find a place here, you'd see. Okay, so this is almost good. Kind of looks like a checkers board. But yeah, that's pretty much that one. Like there's also some other stuff you could do with it. You can do inverted checkerboard. So that is pretty much like, I would say, by the sound of the name, it's opposite. It does the opposite of what the checkerboard does. It does the inverted of what these do. So it does the different side. So basically what it is these squares in the middle, this is what I'm trying to get at, is that it fills in those squares and leaves the squares that are filled in right here open. So actually don't use it that much. Next we have the 25% roll. So this like does 25% of it. So even though it'll show you this big thing, it only does 25% of it. It won't do it all in one, like when you do the full solid one. Okay, 50% roll, well, as it says, it'll do 50% of it. So it'll look something like that. I mean, it'll do many things, like change it and stuff. And then next we have the 75% roll. 75% roll is well, 75% of it. So it's almost there, but it's still missing some of it. I don't even know how it chooses which ones to leave open, but it does. And then if you move back to the solid, then obviously it's going to do the whole thing. So for these over here, I don't exactly know what they are, but the replace mode is something to do with, like, maybe it replaces it. Okay, I see. So replace will take any block. Whoops. The replace is going to take any block in the ground. So if you have grass and you right click, it'll change it to that. So you don't really have to change it at all. That's pretty cool. I never knew that. And then you also have ignore material borders. So basically, I don't know what this does, but it looks... Oh, I see. We're still on the replace mode. So, ignore material borders. So, let's see. Don't really know what this means. Sorry for the pause there. I don't really know what this means. You may be able to figure it out by yourself, but it just says ignore material borders, so it's probably got something to do with ignoring the material borders. But yeah, that's it for that gun. Now, the next one is the Handheld World Shaper. Now this has a lot of stuff. You can change it from cuboid to sphere to cylinder and all that. You can also change the width, and it goes all the way up to, I think, 32 each, or not each, but maybe each. Yeah, all the way up to 32 each. It does slow the game down a bit, so here, let me show you real quick. So it's basically gonna look super duper big here. Actually slows down my game a little bit. Yeah, so there's that. I'm gonna move it back down a little bit just to help my game a little bit, but it can move up there, and there's also some other stuff I'll show you in a minute here, and we'll go through. Actually, you know that means over there. That's pretty much everything else the other one is. Yeah, we'll go through all this, like the placement and the tools, so it looks like it has a bunch of tools and stuff. Yeah, so let's see, I'm going to move this back down to pretty low. 10 will do. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so we're almost there, and then we're almost done. Since my computer slowed down, it's kind of taking a little longer to go all the way down. Move you up to 10. Okay, perfect. Okay, there we go. Here, let me change the time back and the weather. So, next I'm going to show you, like I said earlier, okay, here's a little demonstration what it does. So, here. Oh, left click, of course. Okay, here we go. You ready? That's what it does. It's called a world shaper because it pretty much shapes like a world. It's a cube. You can do spheres and stuff. You can also it's kind of like an add-on. Whoops. What happened? Oh no. I think I might have trapped myself. Oh dear. Well, let's see if we can get out of here real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and get a pickaxe, and here we go. Okay, I don't understand why this is doing this, but here we go. Huh. Very strange. Well, actually, I blocked myself up, but yeah, that's what it does right there. So unlike the other one where it just does little ones, this one does big ones and go all the way up to 32. It does depend on how good your computer is. Obviously, you've seen mine can't handle up to 32, but it's really cool to make apps and stuff with. Okay, next. So we're gonna change the cuboid to sphere. Okay, so sphere, it looks like it can go up bigger. So up to 10 radius. Okay, so sphere, oh, as we see right here, actually looks very cool. So here's the sphere. Oh, that's very nice. Yeah. So the sphere is the circle apparently, and it kind of looks like a Earth. And if we go over here, we can make it even bigger. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Next, we have the cylinder. So it looks like you can go up to 8 by 8. So let's find a good place for it. Here we go. So the sphere is going to look something like that. I'm going to find a good place to place it here. Okay, we'll do it right here. Okay, that's what the sphere is going to look like. Right there. But I think my overall favorite, I don't know about yours, but overall favorite, probably the sphere. Looks very cool. I also built one underwater here. See? That one? Yep. Yeah, so that one's cool. Okay. Next, we're going to go into the tool. So fill, as we could see, it's probably going to change, so I'm going to change it back to Cuboid. And then I'm going to put these up to, actually I'm going to bring them down to like 5, just so we could see what it does. So fill, I actually don't know what this does. You would think that, just like the other one, never mind. That's replace mode. Okay, so fill must mean something. Let's see what fill does. It might be that it fills it in all the way, but anything else would have done that. So next we have place. The tools. Don't really understand what this does either. You could probably figure out the tools by yourself. But replace, I'm pretty sure I know what this means. So if you right click, it should, oh, that's sand. Okay. Replace is replacing the block with the replacing the other block with the new block. Yes, that's right. Okay, actually, clear. Now, this one clears it out for you. It'll take big spots out of it for you. Pretty nice in clearing stuff, actually. See? Make good caves with it, too. Next, overlay. I do not know what overlay quite means all the way. Something has to do with the overlaying, though. So we could look at it here. Oh, I'm going to change the weather again. Yeah, so overlay, let's see what overlay does. Oops. So it doesn't look like you put anything on top. So it looks like you're overlaying stuff because you can't really see all the way in the block. So you're probably going to put it like halfway in and stuff. So it goes into the block. Flatten, let's see what this does. So, I see. So this is basically flattening your block. I don't know. It didn't flatten it all the way, but that's what that does. Okay, now the placing merged. Let's see what merge does. So it looks like it possibly merges them together. So it merges the blocks together, possibly. It's kind of strange. Attached. Let's look at what attached does. So looks like it's actually taking all the stuff that's attached and putting it away. Let's see. Or taking it away. Sorry. Okay, so I don't know what this one's doing. It's not quite doing the inserted isn't quite doing anything, but I don't really understand that. These, though, are really fun to play with. Like, here, I'll move it up a little more than 10. My computer can probably take 15. So, let's see here. Okay, so the 15 is going to look like this. And let's see, we're gonna do it somewhere that's got a little more open space. I should build a flat land for this. I guess I haven't yet though. Okay, so I'll do it in the water because the water is probably one of the only flat places we have out here. Ah, I think I know what inserted means now. So, inserted is, well, looks like inserted is you have to attach it. So, here we go. Let's see if that went there. Here. Doesn't look like it's gonna build for us. Strange. So, don't really understand why it's not building for us. Ah, I know why. Okay, so need to find a way. Here, I'll figure it out. So we're just gonna get another handheld thing here, and then we could get another handheld thing here, and then we'll change it. So, oh, wrong thing. Okay, here we go. We're gonna move it up to 15 each. Oh, not 14, 15. Okay, we're gonna do stone again. Okay, here we go. This should do it all the way for us. Yes, there we go. That's 15 right there. Oh, we're back into this situation. Okay. So, as you can see, 15, pretty big thing. And the good thing about these also is that they're really long range. Like, it's not like they're just short range. They can go really, really far. See? With this zapper, like, I could shoot all the way onto that mountain over there. See? Super long range. That's why I really like these, because, like, you could do, like, 3. 3 is, I guess, not too big. Yeah, 3, this is 3. And then you got this, which is 7, which will, like, take it to the fullest extent everywhere. So, that's pretty much it for these. They're actually really cool to use. I really like them, actually. I said my favorite's the sphere. Now, what we did with these also is we kind of mixed the blocks and stuff, but if you go all the way top, we literally went all the way to the max amount of blocks for these, which was really cool because, you know, we don't usually like go to the main top. We actually found out about these, and we didn't even know all the abilities until a little bit after we found out about them. So this is the top. Look, spiders. This is the top of it, and I can't go any more up because it's at the max 256 blocks. But that's all the way at the bottom. And we kind of did a cool design here. This is in the Create mod also. You can't find this unless it's outside the Create mod, unless someone's designed it in the other one. So that's some brass, I think, some copper, and then diamond, gold, and iron. Yeah, so, and then we just put some this stuff in here. It's really not that hard, but we just thought it was fun to build. I was gonna do another video also on a thing I built in the Windows version, or I call it Snowship. It looks fairly good. I'm not professional, but it's good in my way. It's good in my mind. So that's pretty much it for the handheld block zapper and the world shaper. Yeah, you can look them up if you have the Create mod. You can build with them. Like I said, like you can move these up. That'll create the range. They're super far range. They can go pretty far anywhere, like that. And then sometimes they'll rotate around like this, and then they'll keep moving. Yeah, I could go all the way up to me, but I'm not going to because that'll take too long. So that's pretty much it. I did want to say, so go look at Space Miner, Quaxy T, and Direwolf. He's a way better Minecraft player than me. Well, he's been doing it for a while now. But also Space Miner does a lot of he does Minecraft too, and then Quaxy T just does a bunch of weird videos which are kind of funny. Yeah, so Direwolf can get into, I'm sure he does a lot of videos on the kind of stuff I talk about. He does also the Create mod and some other mods, I'm sure. I don't watch him that much, but I definitely know that he's good at it from the videos I've seen. Thank you, have a great day. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.